heavy metal album of the year.
You're gonna qualify it by saying heavy metal.
Heavy
album
metal.
Of the year, right? Like,
Yeah, I don't think
we're
we're
only gonna talk about the Black
Yeah, that's it. So I got my list here. You can chime in and put your own if you want. Metallica, 72 Seasons. In Flames, Foregone. Sleep Token, Take Me Back to Edane.
Sheep. Not a metal band.
No. Periphery, 5. Gent is not a genre. The Winery Dogs, 3.
Not a metal band.
Orbit Culture, Descent. Overkill, Scorched.
Overkill.
And before we Ryan gave me his album of the year, and he picked Callias First Ascent is his album of the year. So that's what I got on my list.
Where's
you got any other?
Tesseract?
Did I put Tesseract? Did I miss him? Yeah, I
War of
fucking,
Being?
Oh, I friggin' missed him between Sleep Token.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, War of Being, Tesseract is on that list as well. Any others? Is that a good list, or you got any others that I missed?
I'm a lot of beers deep, so I think it's good.
It's good. Okay, it's good. Good list.
Brainstorming right now is not my strong suit.
Who wins this?
I think I'm gonna go with In Flames Foregone.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Really?
The album just crushes, man.
Really?
So part of it, it's kind of. It's
I
not,
would assume Metallica.
It's not quite LeBron James.
Okay.
But it's kind of a career award too,
Yeah.
because to me it's a comeback record.
Yeah.
It's a comeback of the year type, because it just absolutely crushes compared to what they've done.
It does crush
for 10 years. Now I've liked a lot of those albums. Don't get me wrong. The only one I haven't, I legitimately didn't like was Siren Charms. I don't like that album.
Yeah.
Every other album I've liked, it just hasn't been as consistent, and certainly not as heavy. Like they came back with some old school In Flames shit. It was like, okay, young bucks, we want to show you all what we can still do, because we can do the melodic stuff. We've been doing that for a while now. And you know, their previous 3 or 4 albums have still had heavy stuff on them too. But not to the degree of Foregone. And Foregone also has the melodic stuff on it as well. Like it
does.
strikes the perfect balance.
Good balance.
Of old school In Flames and new school In Flames. It really is the perfect fucking balance. That record is damn near flawless. So my honorable mentions are going to be 72 Seasons is great. I love it.
Great.
Front to back, it just rocks your fucking ass off. And that's what Metallica should do, right? It's just rock your ass off. I love Gent is Not a Genre by Periphery. It's a great album. It gets better with every listen.
Yeah.
Which Periphery is always like that anyway, because because it's so proggy and technical.
Yeah. You miss things here and there.
It takes time to fully absorb what they're trying to do.
You got to listen to it a couple different times.
It takes time. Which to me, every album is like that. Like you know, Foregone and 72 Seasons for me both kind of grabbed me right off the bat.
Yeah.
I know 72 Seasons took a few listens for you.
It did
but
a little bit.
But War of Being, Tesseract, and Periphery, Gent is Not a Genre take a few listens to where you finally really absorb it and you're like, wow, this is amazing. Particularly Periphery, Gent is Not a Genre. War of Being is great, Tesseract. So those are probably my runner-ups.
All right. Cool. I'll do my runner-ups kind of first. I'll go. So Orbit Culture Descent. Ryan got me into this band. He suggested it, and I reacted to a couple ones on Talking New Metal Music. And I listened to the new album, and it's good. I actually like the previous album better, though. So the new one, not so much, but the previous one is really good. I'm kind of getting into this band now.
What's our subject here? Like previous album of the year?
I know. So it's kind of like a runner-up. Periphery, Gent is Not a Genre is fantastic. It definitely takes a lot of good listening to. Sleep Token isn't So I saw a quote from Mike Portnoy, the new drummer of Dream Theater.
New old.
He said this is a genre-bending band, and I'm on the fence with him. I like a couple songs, but it's an interesting band.
Why is it your runner-up of the year then? Why are we even talking about it?
Because it's interesting. That's why. And I like interesting. So, and then Metallica 72 Seasons, and I'm gonna go with Tesseract. War of Being is my number one.
It's a good choice.
Number one,
Good choice.
because it was like a 3-way tie between Metallica, In Flames, and this band. I'm gonna go Tesseract. It might be recent bias because it just came out.
Recency bias.
Recency bias. But it's a fantastic album from number 1 to number 9 or 10, or how many tracks they have, maybe 11. I love every single song. The album flows well,
And
so good.
To
as
me,
well.
it not as much as In Flames, but it kind of falls in that category of comeback album a little bit.
Because I didn't like Sonder as much.
Compared to Sonder
Yeah.
and Polaris,
Yeah.
it's very much more getting back to the periphery that I think fans wanted from one and what's the second album? Why am I blanking?
The second album?
Altered States. Altered States. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
there you go.
it's kind of getting back to
Back
that.
to that, yeah.
Because I feel like Polaris and Sonder kind of pulled the reins back a little bit and got a little bit more less progressive and a little bit more just kind of, I don't want to say mainstream because they're still not mainstream, but a little bit just kind of more basic and just not quite the Tesseract that you want. They're still good albums, not to sell them short.
Sonder, like probably my best song is King. It's good track. There are a couple good tracks on there, but the War of Being fucking album is fantastic. It flows so well from track 1 to when it ends. Love it. That's my album of the year. Chris has In Flames. I'm going to do a little quick talking new metal music segment that I do. My best songs on there. My number 3 is Sleep Token, The Summoning. I love that song. It's probably the favorite song off that new album. Orbit Culture, From the Inside is my second one. And then Tac Attack Voyager is my number 1 favorite song that I reacted to this year. It's an older song, but it fucking kicks ass. That's our metal segment. Now we're on to
Metal segment?
Or metal music segment? Metal segment.
Metal category.
Category segment.
You and your metal, I
know.
swear.
Now,
By the way, we should probably give some love to the Winery Dogs.
Oh, Winery Dogs.
Because they did release a great
It's
album.
a great album. Not metal,
it is
but
great.
it's
great. It doesn't
fucking
have to be
rocking
metal.
as
So
shit.
it's hard rock, and it's great, and there's some great
Progressive,
songs on
too.
there. The only thing that keeps it from competing with 72 Seasons or In Flames Foregone is just the consistency. There's some songs in there that I'll skip.
Yeah.
But overall, it's a great album.
Good album.